And what's up, guys? Welcome back. Welcome back to Let's Play Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls Ultimate Evil Edition. I'm ShadowDragonic, and let's continue on with the rest of the game. Now, we are on our way to the Cathedral Garden again. And we should be able to access that door that we couldn't get through in Leoric's Passage. Because now we have the crown. So, let's open up the ornate door. And then we go to the Cathedral Level 2.
This will be a good battle. Blessings of the light.
Nice, level up. So yeah, if you blazing sweep attack rune. What was that under? Blazing. Oh, there we go. Yes, we do want that one over Shield Bash. Shield Bash is good, but Sweep Attack is so much better. I'll show you guys what that looks like. There you go. But yeah, anyways, I was trying to say earlier, as you can tell, a lot of enemies that are little mini bosses end up becoming just regular enemies.
Do not accept this. It's not my time to die.
Excuse you. Leather Hood of the Hawk. Doesn't look like it's... No, plus 7 dexterity. Don't care.
When we returned from our horrific defeat in Westmarch, my beloved king lost all pretense of sanity. He seethed with rage, spitting curses upon us as traitors. With great sorrow, I ran him through.
So you killed your own king. It's never a good sign, I guess. Now, those thick leather gloves are, yep, an improvement. be crushed by the boulders. Or the wall chunks. Adventuring Iron Whip of the Angels. That's actually an improvement. Plus 3 to 4 holy damage, plus 3 experience per kill. Yeah, sure, we'll equip it.
Not yet.
It's you and me now, buddy. Nice. Champion Shackles. All around improvement. Plus 4% fire skill damage, plus 7 strength, plus 14 vitality. Plus 5% gold for monsters, plus 5 experience per kill. Now those hide gloves are better than our thick leather gloves. So we're actually getting improvements all around, so that's a good sign. Well, that's a lovely sight. Now we actually managed to find the right way pretty easily there. Cathedral level 3.
Maintain your incantations. You will soon turn. Your magic. I am free. Now, back to my mission.
Now this guy here, he can now be a companion.
Who are you, friend?
You will know soon enough. Help me find my gear. I will reward you well. Tell me, what brought you to this infernal place?
I have questions for the Skeleton King.
As do I.
So yeah, we gotta help him get his gear back. Which should be nearby, if I'm not mistaken.
Cultists dragged me past this glowing pit. What made it?
The falling star, and I mean to find it.
Down this way. There are my weapons. He's free! Do not let him rearm! I am Cormac, warrior of the Templar Order. If it is the Skeleton King you seek, then you will have to fight your way past John Dar. There is no reason we should hunt alone.
Very well.
So there you go. He is a Templar. Another Shiv. Don't really care. But yeah, you can get... Ooh, there we go. Waypoint. What's interesting is you can...
I'm returning to town.
No, don't return to town. Trying to remember... Maybe I can't do it yet, but there is a way to equip... You can give your... You can give your companion, you know, different gear and stuff. But he's just going to be a temporary companion for now. The companion I want is usually the last companion you get. So yeah, guess we have to go back the opposite way now. No. Hold on a second, I'm getting confused. Okay. So yeah, compared to us, the Templar is not very strong at all. I'm pretty much just going to use him as like cannon fodder.
Test my skill.
Now with Molten you have to watch out because obviously as you saw there, when they die, they tend to explode violently.
My wrath is low.
Come back here, buddy. Stop running. There we go. Now then, Coif of the Bear. Plus 18 vitality. So that's actually 1 point better in vitality than our current helmet. No need to go that way.
You were a Templar, John Dar. How could you succumb to this coven?
The Coven is my brotherhood now. The powers we serve will soon rule this world!
Patience.
This guy's actually turning out to be quite a joke.
Please forgive me. My vision was clouded by the Coven's evil magic.
Betrayal can never be forgiven.
Okay.
Thank you for your aid. I will go with you on your hunt for the Skeleton King. But there is one condition. If we find the sacred tomes of my order, they are mine.
If these tomes are not the key to redeeming the Zakarum faith, then they are indeed yours.
Then onwards we go to fight the Skeleton King.
Do you want the Templar to join you? If not, they will return to the town. You can blah 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 blah. Like I said, I will take him with,
What shall we fight today?
just so he can be cannon fodder. And I believe, yeah, now we have access to his stuff. We can give him. We basically set him up like we can with our character, with some minor differences. We can't give him full gear. We can give him rings, an amulet, and weapons, if we so wish. Now, we'll give him that broadsword, just so his damage is a bit more.
Ah, good.
Like I said, it really doesn't matter, because even if we disband from him, he can keep the item. I don't care. Nice big group of enemies here.
I enjoyed that.
They went down in a matter of seconds.
Dark magic lingers here.
Holy crap.
Cower before Zakarum.
So those harvesters are like the grotesques, except instead of those worms coming out of them when they explode, imps come out and just kind of run around, which is kind of funny. Or fiends, sorry. They're essentially the same thing as an imp. Oh, one hell of a combo going.
I love it.
78 kill combo. Savage Massacre. So yeah, that's the correct way to go. We did unlock Blessed Hammer. Which is like it's almost like a shield, I guess. Here, I'll show you guys real quick. You use it and they kind of they fly around you. There you go. Or it flies around you and kind of flies outward. Just just kind of hits enemies as it flies around. It's alright for massive groups of enemies. I prefer the sweep attack. Just want to explore this a little bit. Don't want to leave anything behind. Like that, for instance.
I will forever live in anguish for my last attempt to honor my king. As we laid him to rest in his burial chamber, he manifested as a hideous skeletal demon. Gorash and my other knights were overcome at once, but I fought on.
Chaff before the wind.
Tribal mask, that's useless. Carver is useless for my character. I think that is a barbarian only weapon. I could be wrong.
I tried to count how many we've killed, but I've lost track.
I didn't even bother counting.
The Crusade marches on.
Oh, now I'm not sure if you guys could hear that with all the stuff going on right now. See if you can hear it.
How should I trade?
There. If you can see on my map down there, it shows that little glowing figure. That is a treasure goblin. If you manage to kill this guy, he will drop a lot of treasure. If you don't, he does tend to run off and is immune to a lot of abilities, and he runs faster, you know, the more damage you do to him. But yeah, if you manage to kill him, he will drop a lot of treasure, usually some decent stuff. If you don't kill him within a certain amount of time, he will teleport, and you know, you won't get anything. There we go. We managed to kill him. He actually didn't really drop anything that great. Now that Judgmental Royal Shield of the Bear, the defense goes up greatly. +2 maximum wrath for Crusader only. So that's good. However, the shield that we currently have, that +9 strength, +8 vitality, and, you know, gain 4 life per wrath spent, is kind of too good to give up right now. Weapon-wise, nothing. So yeah, we didn't really get anything good from him, but that's alright. There will be plenty of those guys, you know, around in the future. And I'm not sure, because it's been, you know, a year since I actually played this game. There used to be, I would assume there still are. I haven't encountered any yet. But there used to be different types of goblins, different types of treasure goblins. You have the regular treasure goblin, which I just killed. You have a gem, one that carries gems. You have one that carries just specifically crafting items. A lot of times with the rare stuff. You also have, like, I think they were called like jelly goblins or something like that, where they were pretty big, and when he killed the first one, it would split into two and split into two more, and so on and so forth. And there's just a bunch of different types of goblins. I'm assuming they didn't remove them from the game, but you probably have to be a higher level before you can get to any of those ones. So we got to travel all the way back because our exit was back here. And down we go into the Royal Crypts. And another waypoint.
Keep your distance from him. This burden is mine to bear. May death bring peace from your madness, Leon.
Traitors! Even in death, the armies of Condorus will still obey their king, even if you will not.
A little bit of backstory there on Leoric.
You dare to bring the warmth of life into my tomb?
We shall put you down, Hellspawn!
Right, so what you have to do here is kill the pillars, kill the activated pillars.
Stronger within you.
Steed charge. And vigilant. Increases life regeneration by 9. Reduces all non-physical damage taken by 20%. That's not bad, but I do like my attack speed better, so we'll keep that. Now, Steed Charge is... I'll show you that real quick. This is Steed Charge. Basically, for, you know, a couple seconds, you ride a phantom horse, and...
Not ready yet.
It's good for getting out of tricky situations, I guess. If you get, like, overcrowded and you can't get out, that would be the way to do it. I'm not going to have that activated, though. Well, actually, you know what? I might, because taunt is not really that... I don't like taunt that much.
have just arrived in Tristram, and I must say, I'm a bit dismayed. This place is a backwater filled with serfs and an ancient broken-down monastery, hardly fit for the King of Condoris. I cannot fathom why Lazarus was so intent on this becoming our new seat of power.
Before Zakarum.
Our criminals treated in your land.
Crusaders have no land. We are united by an idea, rather than a code of laws.
I won't ask what happens to those who betray that idea.
That's probably best.
So yes, on to the Crypt of the Skeleton King.
You will never defeat me!
You were
Now-
defeated the moment you surrendered to madness.
This is the first proper boss fight of Diablo 3. And this guy can be a bit of a pain in the ass, so just be careful with him. Hello, Skeleton King.
Not yet.
Ah, there we go. That's what I wanted. Stun. It's nice. Keep you stunned. He's about halfway dead now. Come on, summon your minions. So I have a chance at getting another double damage. And of course they didn't drop any. Ah, there we go. Alright. Let's go, Mr. Skeleton King. You are close to death now. And that's all she wrote. Now, when you see glowing items like that, those are legendary items. They typically have to be identified. So we got a helmet and a helmet. Now, one of them is always from Leoric. One of them is always the same thing. Although saying that, I got 2 crowns. I wonder why that is. Huh. That's interesting. But one of them is guaranteed to be Leoric's crown. The other one that dropped, I'm not sure. If I got 2 Leoric's crowns from that, that would be kind of weird. But what else did we get? I don't think we really got anything else that good. No, we didn't. So yeah, we can go ahead and head back to... Well, we gotta go here first. To find out exactly what created that crater.
At last. The falling star was a man? Interesting.
I remember falling.
Through several floors at least.
I am not your enemy. I think, yes, I believe I have come with a warning. The darkness is coming. I don't remember.
Be calm and come with me.
So yes, interestingly enough, the falling star was indeed a man.
The fallen star was a man. Only a man. I begin to wonder if his fall is related to my crusade. I will take him to the old scholar. He may know.
So yeah, if we go over here to the Book of Cain. There we go. That should have identified our items. And I got 2 Leoric's crowns. That is quite interesting. I've never actually had that happen before. Both of which are a lot better than what we currently have. This one, plus 32 strength, plus 29 vitality, plus 42 life per hit. It has 1 socket. It increases the effect of any gem socketed into this item by 77% and plus 5 experience per kill. That's pretty good. The other one, plus 34 strength, plus 28 vitality, plus 31 life per second. Increases the effect of any gem socketed into this item by 77% and plus 7 experience per kill. Yeah, that's really a no-brainer. That plus 42 life per hit is kind of the deal maker there, because I'm losing out on strength and I'm losing out on 2 experience per kill. But that 42 life per hit is a lot better than that 31 life per second. At least in my opinion. Now, I'm not really a fan of the crown. Obviously, I don't like the way it looks. So we could possibly go transmogrify it, I guess. But yeah, we have our first socketed item anyway. And like I said, I have gems, but I don't want to use them because they're from a previous character, so they're way overpowered for this point in the game. Now I'm curious if this guy,
items that I'm certain you'll love.
I wonder if he's
You've got to
selling.
promise me you'll take good care of whatever I sell you.
No, he's not selling dyes yet. We can go ahead and sell this stuff to this guy. We'll sell that Leoric's crown. And repair. Yeah, repair it all. Alright, so let's go talk to... I believe we gotta talk to Deckard Cain now.
Cain, meet the falling star.
No man could survive such a thing. Who are you? What are you?
A warrior, I think. I came bearing grave news, but I cannot remember.
Your message might be all that can save us from impending doom.
Nice, and we got a legendary belt, or an epic belt. Yeah, that's a lot better.
Tell me everything you remember, stranger. Every detail.
Falling. Fire. A sword of great power. It was part of me, but it shattered into 3 pieces as I fell.
It is vital that we find those pieces. I believe the sword made whole will restore your memory.
The goatmen are rampaging through the fields. Could the sword have anything to do with that?
Of course, of course. Just as the dead rose around the stranger, the sword pieces drove the goatmen to madness.
All goatmen are mad. They don't need a sword for that. But I will search their fields.
Yes, so we have to go to the Fields of Misery now and fight the goatmen, who are
some brand new
annoying enemies, to say the least.
Got a right good bunch of things for you this fine day.
What was once one shall become 4.
So,
Did you see that stranger next to old Cain? I was listening to him.
I might just transmogrify. I'll transmogrify it to a helmet that we've already unlocked, which would be, well, the biggest one that we unlocked was the coif, I believe. So that's like 500 gold. I just don't like the look of the crown. I'd rather have a full helmet. So there we go. Like I said, it's just a cosmetic thing, but to me it's kind of important, I guess. So yes, off to the Cemetery of the Forsaken. From here we can go to the Fields of Misery, which sound like such a lovely place.
If there's a sword here, we will find it.
Indeed we will. Now the Fields of Misery are a pretty big area to explore. A big open area to explore. Oh yeah, I forgot about these guys too. Wood wraiths. They're sort of like Ents, I guess, in a way. Just be wary of the poison that they send through the ground, because that can deal quite a bit of damage. They are susceptible to stun though, so... Nice. He dropped Supreme Fists. Plus 25 strength, plus 2% attack speed, and plus 16 life per hit. We're putting out some serious damage now. Here are the Goatmen, or the Moon Clan warriors. Now what was the shrine? Protection shrine. Oh yes, there's those things as well. The savage beasts. They have a charging attack that's pretty annoying. That sort of looks like where a piece of the sword might have gone.
Sword piece is near.
That's what I just said. Damaged iron whip. It's garbage. Not worried about a crossbow.
Kill him!
You can certainly try.
We must hurry with the ritual. Magda will be here soon. It is turning.
Now we've pretty much got this guy stun locked. I doubt those gloves are going to be any better than what we have. Yeah.
Who are you to take what is mine?
I am a crusader.
Regardless, I have claimed it. I am Magda, and I lead this coven. The shard is mine.
I disagree.
Very well. Let the games begin.
Alrighty then, Megda.
Well fought. But you will never possess the next piece. It has fallen where only the ancients may tread.
She is more devious than she appears.
So yes, the first sword piece acquired. And we unlocked Laws of Valor, which will give us a boost in attack speed for a short amount of time, as it says. And we also got, for Shield Glare, Divine Verdict. Blinded enemies take more damage. Which basically means when I use Shield Glare and blind enemies, those enemies will take more damage from me. So that's nice. Now Smite Rune, Shatter. That's under... No, I don't want that. I want... The one that I'm looking for is... We won't get it for a while, I don't think. But I'm pretty sure the one that we're looking for is... Yeah. That unlocks at level 26. The Fist of Heavens. So we got a little ways to go yet. So we can explore the rest of this cave. I don't think there's really anything in here, though.
I do not understand. Day. Should it not fear the light?
Should it? We are good, but we do not fear the darkness.
But we are courageous. Surely you don't suggest evil is brave.
Now that was a trap, which could have hit me, but didn't. Whoop. Now then, we... Right, we gotta go back to...
I need to go back. Here is a piece of the sword. It was held by a witch and her coven.
Uncle Deckard, you sound like those dark cultists you told me about.
Very good, Leah. You have been paying attention. Stranger, does any of this jar your memory?
I have no memory of this coven, but I sense a far darker shadow guiding its hand.
Champion Root Helmet. I doubt that's going to be better. Yeah. At this point, I don't really think there's going to be anything that's better than Leoric's Crown. At least not for quite a while.
Their leader, Magda, said the next piece fell where only ancients may tread.
That makes me think of the drowned temple near the festering woods. I remember you telling me about it, Uncle.
Exactly, Leah. The temple was home to the Nephilim. Leah, your knowledge could be invaluable. You must go and help our friend retrieve the sword piece.
The Nephilim were ancient humans with fantastic powers. Legend holds that they waged a terrible battle near the temple, and that their ghosts still war with one another.
So yeah, basically what we're doing now is we have to try and find all the pieces of the sword and put the sword back together for the stranger. However, before we go on to the next part, I think I'm going to end the video here. seeing as it's been about 55 minutes, close enough to an hour. So yes, thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed this video or previous videos, please give it a like. If you guys enjoy my video, or if you guys enjoy my Let's Plays, please give me a subscribe. You know, every subscriber helps. I'm not doing this for profit or anything, I just do this for fun. So thanks guys for watching. Feel free to leave a comment, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Later.